we're live. So there we go. Just hopefully that's coming out the right way.
2 weeks of affiliate marketing using Bing ads.
About 2.5 weeks it actually is. So
Bing. Who the hell uses Bing anymore? We do.
We do now.
We do now.
Yeah, so basically we just want to tell a bit of a story about what we've experienced in the last 2.5 weeks. And first things first is Bing actually allows direct link ads. So Google and Facebook don't allow you to go straight from the ad to the actual affiliate offer in all cases. I mean, they do for some, but not for all.
Which is always a problem for affiliate marketers. So if you're out there and you're doing affiliate marketing or thinking about that, you really need to consider that when you're on Facebook, you're trying to do Facebook stuff and also Google stuff, Google Ads, Google AdWords. You may have heard of that before. So that causes some really big issues, particularly if you're in the bigger networks like ClickBank and things like that. You can't go direct. They get banned straight away. You can't even put your link in to Facebook.
So I guess to put it into context, where we've been over the last year with regards to studying paid advertising, because I've got like a decade of, really understanding social or free marketing, but that takes a lot of time, and therefore your results generally are in line with kind of the amount of time that it takes. So it's smaller results.
And it can be a bit harder too, because you think about yourself on Facebook, if you're strolling through your feed and you see an ad, how do you feel about that? Like, do you really want to be seeing ads all over your Facebook feed? So you've got to there's such a different psychology going on in the social aspect, I guess, where you have to convert that person from, I want to see what my friends are doing and catch up with everybody and stuff. Oh, here's an ad. Oh, yeah, actually, I do need to lose weight. Okay, I better click on that now and start thinking about that instead. It's like,
kind of interruption marketing.
Yeah, it's sort of harder.
So basically what we did, or what I did, because I'm a bit of a bull at a gate type of thing, it's like, well, okay, because we have spent the last year really understanding the psychology of paid advertising. And the reason for wanting to do paid advertising is we value our time. We want to be able to spend our time less on the computer and more out doing the things we're doing as we travel the world. So therefore, the paid advertising makes sense. And I guess the concept is that if you can pay $1 to get traffic as such, and that one investment brings you back more than what you put in. Now, the goal for most people with paid advertising is $1 in, $2 out. But the reality is that even if it's $1 in and $1.10 back out, then you've profited. And I'm sure.
And if you kept doing that and scaled it, it's sort of like, the amount just keeps getting bigger and bigger. The profit keeps getting bigger.
And I'm sure everybody out there who plays the stock exchange, etc., they would be doing the same thing. It's like, well, for every time I invest in a share for $1 and it earned me $1.10, then we're winning. Our asset is growing. So that's the mindset of it. So basically, as a bull at a gate, I went along and thought, I'm going to give this Bing thing a go. I'm going to find out how intuitive it is, see if my knowledge is up to speed with it. So I invested $80 into 2 different niches, and both of them very small. One of them was actually affiliate marketing itself, like it was to teach other people how to do affiliate marketing. But the reality is that there's not many people in the world typing in how to learn affiliate marketing. There are people doing it, but there's not as many as, say, somebody typing in how to lose 10 pounds or how to lose weight or something. So I went and did that. And the other product was actually our own for the house sitting niche. So looking up house sitting as a keyword is not that pretty popular either. It's still quite small, particularly when we're looking at Bing, which is only about 1/3 of all the searches that happen in the world. There's only about 1/3 of them on Bing. Google still has the stronghold, but Google costs 2 to 3 times more than Bing, and it's a lot more competitive. So Nat went and studied Brad's Bootcamp. Now, who's Brad? So about 2.5 weeks ago, we came across the Nomad Brad on YouTube, and
which is a pretty cool name.
And naturally we related to that.
Attracted to him and thought we better write to him.
And so basically, it was because he had this little sort of pattern interrupt video that got our attention. It was about like how to spend less using Bing advertising. So we're like, oh, we need to learn this. So we started learning from him just through that I did. Didn't do so good as such on my first ad spend. But Nat spent about 2 or 3 days like really diving into his Bing Ads Bootcamp. And the outcome of that was we spent $35 in one big niche, and that was part of the training to learn that.
Yep.
And made $29 commission. Okay, so we're still out of pocket.
Still out of pocket, $6.
It's in our first 4 days. We're out of pocket. But what did you learn in the course? What did you learn in the boot camp that was different from what I was doing in my first little intuitive game?
How to do keyword research the right way. So we've been around marketing for quite a while. We know how to do keyword research and look up Google, and you can see how many people are typing into Google looking for house sitting or for having a travel lifestyle or whatever. But there's definitely some tricks to it, and I didn't know how to do that. And I never used the Bing search engine before either. Like I'm on a Mac, so naturally I go to Google. But not realizing that 1/3 of the searches are actually still on Bing these days, and they're a lot cheaper. So I was actually just sort of blown away when I started learning about it, and I was like, shit, like there's actually some really good opportunities here to still get in for keywords. So I started looking up on Bing itself, not on Google, because that's where I normally go. Where it's absolutely, like there's so many ads on Google these days for every keyword you could possibly type in just about. When I went to Bing, they didn't have any. And the ones that were there were really crappy written ones. Sorry, but they were for the thing that we were looking for our affiliate product that we picked out. And that was the other thing I learned in Brad's course, was how to actually pick those winning products from your affiliate networks and stuff, because if you don't get that right in the first place, there's no point even putting ads on. So you've got to get this right combination going on. So I learned how to do that. Then I started looking to the keyword research for the product that we were doing in the niche, realized that there were some really crappy ads on, or there was no ads at all. And it was like, oh, wow, we've actually got a real chance here. And I was finding some really hot keywords. And that was the other thing that I learned too, was that buyer intent keyword. So when we started looking at it, I wasn't just looking at, house sitting and this, that, and the other. I was actually getting really specific about what somebody would type in if they were ready to get a solution to their problem.
And this is what the big difference is mainly between Facebook advertising and search advertising.
Yeah.
Not just Bing, but Google as well, is that when somebody's searching for something, they're actually ready to take action on whatever it is. Even if it is looking to find the phone number for the local Chinese restaurant, they're ready to take an action. Whereas on Facebook, you're kind of looking to either inspire somebody or give them an interruption, or it's
remind them that they've got a problem about something.
Because Facebook is a social network. It's not a search network, and there is no search capabilities on Facebook. So basically what happened was while Nat was learning all this amazing stuff with the keywords and all that, and then one of the big things that Brad teaches is how to build the reason of why you need to build a pre-sale page, like a page that goes between the ad and the offer. So while we were building the pre-sale page, we were like, okay, let's test out what Brad's taught us and just keep running these direct ads. And that was where we made the $29. So
just to, in case you don't know what a pre-sale page is, you've got an ad that's sitting on Bing, or it might be on Google or on Facebook, and then you've got an offer. And somehow in between, you've got to get people's mindset across to the fact that to have a look at this offer. So a pre-sale page basically primes people and reminds them that they've got a problem and that this is the solution. So that's what a pre-sale page is.
Yeah. So the moment that we actually built the pre-sale page, we changed the ad out, and we'd spent $35 over 4 days. So $35 over 4 days. And made $29 commission, so we were still at
one sale. That was one sale.
And then in 2 days, the moment that we had the pre-sale page ready, we spent $65. So we upped the ante. We put some more ads on. We could see the results we were getting with the click-throughs, and made $109 in commissions.
That's pretty exciting.
Here's the difference of the two things, and I'll bring this right forward. So with no training, choosing a small niche with direct linking. So no pre-sale.
So straight to the offer. So from the ad to the offer.
We spent $80 and got zero return. And this is where most people go, affiliate marketing sucks. I'm not going to do it. But with Brad's training, and his direction to say choose a big niche. And we had to build the web page. So we still did some direct linking based off the amazing keyword research that Nat had done, or because he had taught her how to do that. So with a bit of direct linking, and then with a pre-sale page, we spent $100 and earned $138. This is all within.
Go on.
This is all within a 6-day period for this section. But the week before that, like I'd spent the $80 over a week-long period of just not knowing what I was doing and just sort of hoping for the best.
Well, the part I'm really excited about, because I hadn't seen this, that Jodie had written up this, is this. It's like, look at this, $65 now because we've actually put an opt-in in front of it. So not only have we got a pre-sale page where we're priming people to come and have a look at our offer, we're actually collecting their emails. So they're now opting in, which means that we have an email follow-up sequence, which I wrote the other day, of did you get to watch the video? If not, here it is again. Here's the order page. You actually get multiple hits of these people sort of thing. So you're not wasting your money on having an ad that you've just put on and then suddenly they've disappeared in the ether because they didn't see anything, like they didn't watch the video and then that was it. So now we've actually got their email address, and that is 100% key to being really successful.
Okay, so I want to talk about the Bing Ads Bootcamp, and if you want to just put that link in there as well.
Oh, yeah.
And just to explain this, and we won't be here much longer, so just stick with us for a sec. But the Bing Ads Bootcamp by the Nomad Brad is $197. And what happens is he teaches you how to actually get $100 credit from Bing advertising. So if you're one person, you spend $197 and you basically get $100 back instantly. We're two people, so we were able to set up 2 Bing ad accounts, link them both together so we can manage them together. And that meant that we each got $100 credit.
So at the moment, you've got to pay $25 and then they'll give you the $100 credit. So at the moment, we've spent $25 of our own money and the rest of it's actually been from Bing so far.
Yeah.
So we haven't actually spent any more than $25 to make how much money we just made.
So it's pretty much like a no-cost boot camp as such to start with. But the interesting part that also happened along the way is because we followed Brad's training and went and chose a big niche and had to apply to become an affiliate for that. That was kind of what really held us up for the whole 2.5 weeks. I mean, everything's happened in the last 5 days, but that's because we had to wait for that first week and a half to get approved to be an affiliate. And they wrote to us once they approved us and said, hey, we've got this other offer as well, if you're interested. And we didn't do any ads or anything to it as yet because it's like in pre-launch. So just with one social share, remember this is the only thing I've ever known how to do is just do social sharing because that's what all I've done for the last 10 years. So with one social share, unrelated product to what's being advertised, it was just something that we would never have found out about if we hadn't applied for the other one. And we made $63 in 3 days, and it cost me about an hour. And it would have been less than an hour if I only did it on Facebook, but I actually did a share on Facebook and then followed that up by sending out an email as well. So we actually had 2 sales just from Facebook and 1 sale so far from, the other way around. No, that's right. 2 sales from Facebook and 1 sale from the email. That's pretty amazing for about an hour's worth of work to get that social share. And it was all just like a join up dots experience because you had to do this, to do that, to do this, to do that, and all that. But at the end of the day, we highly recommend Brad's Bing Ads Bootcamp.
I think the thing I like about it is, yes, you can do social shares and stuff, but then it disappears. Yeah, no one sees it again. But the thing with Bing is, and like any search engine stuff, A, people are already looking for stuff, and B, it stays there. So I don't have to keep going back in. I'm going to tweak our keywords and bits and pieces, which is what we're doing. So it'll be interesting to come back and give you an update of how our tweaks have actually gone, and we're testing different things.
The goal is the 2 to 1.
If we can get 2 to 1, that is an absolute license to print money because every dollar we put in, we'll get $2 back out. It's just like an ATM. It's like so crazy. And we've been hearing about these stories over and over again, and we're actually having the experience ourselves right now, which is so freaking exciting. So But the thing, I like about the Bing is you can just leave it there. I don't have to do anything else. Like we can go out for the day and know that our Bing ads are actually working for us, doing all the work. All our funnels are in place and we don't have to do anything else. We can virtually be making money while we're out just doing whatever.
The other side is we will actually put our house sitting ads back up as well, because even though it's a smaller niche, we hadn't chosen the right keywords for it. But the point of it is that it was still only down to about 10 cents a click or 20 cents a click or something that Nat was achieving. And I was achieving like 50 or 60 cents a click. So now that we know what to do because of this course, we'll be able to get the cheap clicks. And even if it's used more like an awareness campaign that, you know, our House Sitting Academy exists and everything else. So we're going to be doing that as well. But it's just exciting. So
it's exciting. It's like how many different niches could you go into? Like how many different things? There's just affiliate products for everything these days. So it's sort of like, it's like the sky's the limit. You just keep putting on, you get one campaign right, it starts funding you, you put on another campaign, find another product, a bunch of keywords, get it right, get that set, and then that one's working, and then the next one, and they can just stay there doing this stuff.
It's the ultimate in leverage
freaking
income.
Cool.
And then there's a whole other level we'll talk about in another video, but like it's leverage income, and then if you want to get into leverage, then to passive residual income, it's choosing continuity programs. But that'll be another video. That's it for now. Oh, we've gone a little bit longer than I hoped, but cool. The link down there, $197 spend, get your $100 credit back from Bing, put those ads on. Look at us, we've spent $100 and earned $138. So that's like, it's just, this return on investment is real. You're actually going to get it back. So, any questions, give us a comment in the feed here. We'll share this in our roaming income group. And
perfect.
Hope it helps.
Oh my God. All right, well, we'll be back soon to tell you what's going on.
Bye.
Bye.